Hi everybody, welcome back. It's only been about a year since our last video on this channel. So if you were already a subscriber, thank you so much for sticking around and being patient with us while this year's been a little crazy. I do have some filming I did from the little bit of shopping I was able to do this summer. I'm not sure if I'll post it or maybe just do a recap because I did find some really cool stuff when everyone was cleaning out their houses and donating it. Today we're going to do a Goodwill bins haul and then also a pickup I did from a friend and the top 3 things I got from that. Now I live near 3 Goodwill Outlet stores within driving distance for shopping trips. I primarily go to the one in downtown St. Louis. And their rules obviously are different this year. Right now I think St. Louis is on 25% capacity for retail stores. That hasn't been an issue that I've seen other than the couple of weeks after they first opened up. If you weren't there 20 minutes early, you didn't get into the store because they were too full. They do require masks right now, and they suggest that it's 1 person per bin, which of course nobody follows, but people aren't crowding like I would say used to be the norm. Now how my store is operating right now is they are open from 10 to 1. Then they close for 2 hours to sanitize and bring out new bins. Whatever is out on the floor when you get there at 10, that's all you're seeing until they close and bring out new stuff. I did do a couple of days of going out, grabbing lunch, and coming back, but those days at least hadn't been very busy, and it kind of looked like they just took the stuff that was on the floor and then added it to half-full bins that they had in the back. So there wasn't really much new, and it wasn't worth my time to wait around and come back, especially now that it's cold and I'd have to be running my car to keep warm because there's nowhere to go. Everywhere's closed. I have found that my particular store right now, Mondays are a lot better. I think that's just because so many people come on the weekend and pretty much clear everything out. Monday seems to be fresh stuff. This week I wasn't able to go Monday, so I went on Tuesday. So my haul was smaller, lower dollar items, but still things that I'm very happy with. $13, and a lot of that weight actually was I bought a sheet for myself, and then there were also a few things that were gifts that I've either already gave to the person because I saw them or they're a surprise, so I can't show them on here. So I actually didn't even spend $13 on what I'm going to show you now. The first few things I'm going to show actually aren't for resale. One of the nonprofits out here is doing their toy drive. The parents or the guardians get to come and actually pick out what toys their kids get. So you're not just getting a random toy for your gender and age and hope that you like it. It's, people who know you actually picking out something that you like. I have a few things I have listed that are new that I'm going to go ahead and pull and donate, but I figured while I'm at the bins I might as well see what else I can find. I didn't find too much. It was pretty, like I said, it was a Tuesday, so it wasn't the newest of stuff, but I got a kitty cat. A lot of these toys, someone gave them to an adult and they never opened it, or a kid got it as a present, didn't want it. And it's a birth to, I think, 16 or 18 that they do. So some little toddler puppets, stocking stuffers, and then I did get a lot of McDonald's toys and the like, and I tried to get toys that were, still movies that kids would recognize. This is like a little Nerf water squirter. Just, those are stocking stuffers, just something extra. I always buy tissue paper at the bins because it's basically free. I use it for packing materials on my first class items that can't go over a pound, and then also to make the package look nicer. And then I offer gift wrapping also if someone buys something and want it wrapped a specific way. All of my packages, unless they're medium mail, get a thank you card, and I'm running out. So these are just blank Christmas notes that I can use now, and these are just not blank thank you cards that are new. Just something a little extra to throw in. I'm not sure if I'm keeping these yet or if I'll sell them. These are Tervis cups. They're actually in really good shape. This one's for the blues. This one's just a little clover one. I usually find a lot more Christmas this time of year, just because the stores are overloaded and they don't even want to mess with it anymore. But I did find a little bit. This one is for me. As you can tell, I'm really excited to get this. He does have a little bit of damage on him, but it's not too bad. And I am really happy to get him for a few cents as opposed to $15 that I'd spend buying him online, even in that condition. I also got this. It's from 91, but it is one of those little make your own stuffed animals kits that's a decorated Christmas tree, and everyone is apparently very crafty this year except for me, so I will list this one. I'm not going to be listing a whole lot the next couple of weeks just because things are just barely going to get to their destination by Christmas, and then sales are going to die off anyway. So I will list any new items I have that are still like sealed for gift giving, and then any Christmas items, and then other than that I'm pretty much waiting until January to list, or at least after Christmas. And I also found this little guy. I'm gonna go ahead and list him. He does have a hand in there, and it's just hidden underneath his sleeve. He doesn't have any markings, so I can't say like made in Japan, but that's about the era. This guy, I'll probably still go ahead and list. He may not sell for a while though. He is a little knee hugger elf. Only he is an Easter elf. These guys go for about 20. He is made in Hong Kong, not in Japan. Right now, I'm not really selling anything if I can't sell it for $10 or more. Or not buying anything to sell. I actually had him when I was littler. They go for about $7 with the box. But I also found Dodger. So I figure I'll put them together. And then that's over my minimum. That is it for Christmas. So there wasn't a whole... Like I wasn't even just being picky. I didn't see a lot of Christmas. I also got Charmander. I was going to try and... I mean, I'll wipe him down, but I was going to scrub out the stains and try and get him looking a lot better. But then I got him home and saw that one of his claws is actually just hot glue. So I'm probably not going to spend any time doing more than just wiping him down and cleaning him up. But I'm not going to like try and get all the stains out because he is in rough condition. It's not going to make a difference if he's a little bit brighter in color with all the other damage. But I also list them for 10 or 15. This is the only other physically big thing I got. He is from Opus, I think. I don't know. I just recognized him, and he still had his little hang tag. He does have a couple little stain spots, but I think I can get them out. And for him, I will spend that time doing it because he'll sell for more in better shape since he still has his tag. And now to the smallest stuff I got. I got these little pin buttons of Toy Story 4. They were already in this baggie, I just left them. I do really, really well with pins and buttons and brooches. I sell them separately or in little bundles of a theme like this if I have them. But even just my bulk random ones, I sell them in bundles of just under £1 so I can use first class shipping, which through Facebook is only $5, no matter where they live in the US. But I sell those for $20 to $25 plus shipping for just random bulk pins and buttons like that. So I'm paying $1.29 a pound. Easy, quick flip for me. I just throw them all into a baggie. When I have enough, I sell them. There's a couple of like pins in here, but mostly it's jewelry. Jewelry I sell for $7 to $12 a pound, just like bulk and broken mixed together, plus shipping. And that's not a great return on the investment and the time of digging through the bins to find it, but it's usually jumbled together. So brooches I sell very well as long as they're in good shape. Pins, buttons I sell really well. Sometimes earrings so I can get a good bundle together. But the main reason I pick it up no matter what, when I'm at the bins, if I see it, is I have found silver, I have found gold filled, and I have found pure gold at the bins. And that is worth the time. If I go and I find one tiny little pin, that's worth all the time of sitting there picking it out and then just selling the bulk off. I know I'll get my money back no matter what, and a little bit extra for my time, but it's worth the chance of getting something nice. And yes, the Goodwill's employees are supposed to go through and pull those out, but sometimes they miss it, and sometimes it's, you know, in a bunch of junk jewelry, and there's one little piece, no one saw it. I do okay with this kind of stuff, these little needleworks and whatever embroideries I can find. This one's Little Precious Moments. I do take them out of the frames because most of the frames that they're in, even if they're in good shape, aren't really in style now. And I also have to pay more for the glass in the frame, and then I have to pay more to ship, and then I have to ship glass, which is a whole issue itself. This one I'll throw within our other one because it's really little. Patches are something else that I sell. The big ones I'll sell individually. The smaller ones I will throw all together. This one's actually on a keychain. These I found on like a little kid's backpack from a YMCA camp. But I'll bundle them together, and I do sell a lot of stuff to crafters who like to repurpose stuff. Since I've been selling on Facebook Marketplace, I've been doing really well with little boxes of smalls. They're called like junk drawer boxes, or I call them like funky finds, or I'll do a theme box. And it's just, people like little stuff to stick on the shelf, to make a project out of, whatever. So they'll buy a little kit from me. I maybe make, they're usually under £1, and I sell them for $25 plus shipping. And if it's under £1, that means I paid about $1, $1.50 at the bins. So easy stuff to pick up, and it all adds up. I just set it in a box, and when I get enough together, I'll make a few lots at a time. Toys, I also do the same thing. If it's a franchise I know is popular, grab a bunch. When I get a bundle together, list them all. I try to be so selective on hats this time because I have so many hats and caps, which are really, really easy to list. It's 3 pictures, front, back, inside, done. They sell pretty well for me, but I got, this is Sky. I know that. Because if you ever tell a little kid you don't know the Paw Patrol names, they will tell you all of them in their life story. So the little Paw Patrol hats. This was just sitting on the top of one of the bins, and it has a tag. Again, it's gift time, so I will list this one up. Someone will buy it probably for a Christmas present. This one's in really good shape. The trucker hats do really well for me. It might sit a while just because it's winter, but this doesn't take up any space, and it's really easy to list when I'm ready. This one I just thought was a cool pattern. There's a nice shape to it. It is a little bent in the middle. But when I picked it up, I saw that it was actually a Harley. And the thing I like about collectible brands that maybe have different types of thing, like clothing, patches, ornaments, I'm trying to think of all the other Harley stuff I've sold, license plates, cover. When I post something in one category, on the bottom I'll put more Harley Davidson for sale, message me. And then they message me, and what else do you have? I can send them all my other listings. So maybe they happen to see a hat, they don't want to buy that, but they end up buying the stockings that I have that are Harley instead. Can't buy them, they're already sold. They sold like within a few hours. This one, it's going to be hard to let this one go because I really like the style. It's a Cardinals painter's cap. In really good shape for the age especially. So again, 3 pictures. 1, 2, 3. Really easy to list. And then this one is not new, but John Deere always sells really quickly for me. That is everything I got on this trip to the Goodwill bins. Tuesday's not really a great day for me, but I did get some good steady sellers, so I'm happy, even if I didn't get anything crazy big. I do have some footage from the bins, like showing the actual shopping experience that I will put at the end of this video if you've never been, or if you're curious what my store looks like. I didn't get a time to do a whole lot of filming because I shopped pretty much till that 1 p.m. time to leave this time. I do have some older footage from before when the store would be open longer and I could stay all day and film. Check those videos out on the channel if you want to see what the outlets are really like. And then I do have, although it's not part of the Goodwill haul, a few things I want to show you. Now this isn't something I do very often. This year I've done it more just because stores are closed. It's very hard to get inventory right now. And most people I know are quarantine cleaning, spring cleaning, whatever you want to call it, and getting stuff that they no longer want in their homes. But if you are a new seller or a part-time seller, or you just don't have the money right now to invest in inventory to resell, post on your Facebook, social media, whatever you use, and tell your friends that you are reselling and are interested in coming to their house and picking up any donations that they have that they want to go to the thrift store. If you can take what you want from it to sell and then donate the rest. That's worked out fairly well for me in the past when I first started with just family because I didn't want to tell anybody. But I've had people now ask me to come help them clean out their house or ask me to come pick up stuff because they don't want to load up the car and take it to the thrift store. And if I can make money off of it, they'd love to help me out. Now you may think, oh, I don't want to do that because people will think I'm hurting financially or I'm taking advantage of them or I'm begging. But the fact is they're your friends. They're your family. They want you to succeed. And they want their stuff to be useful. That's why they want to donate it. Otherwise they would just throw it away. So I posted again about taking donations and going through them and then donating the rest about a week or two ago. And I had one neighbor bring me some books, which is great. And all I had to do was open my back door to get them. So no work at all. And I actually already sold them. So I can't show them to you. Thank you for that, guys. And then I had a Facebook friend who only knew I did this because I posted on social media, messaged me and said, do I want to come down, see if what she has is something I want to take. Now, if you do this, just take what people offer. They'll always say, if you think you can sell it or if you want to mess with it. Don't make them go through all the effort of being nice to you and trying to help you out and then you don't see anything high dollar and you walk away. And if you don't want any of it, just take it to the thrift store and donate and still tell them thank you. I'm going to show you my 3 top things that I got. Stuff that is probably fairly common and you would get from your friends too. The first thing I'm going to talk about is this Tupperware canister set. The first set of these I had actually just a few days ago. It was new and I listed it for $35, which was like the going eBay rates. And it actually sold within a few minutes, probably in part because Facebook was doing free shipping on things over $25 that day. But it sold immediately. Then when I was at the bin store, I found another brand new set. And I spent about 30 minutes looking for the lids and could only find 2. So I did not get that one, and I was pretty bummed because I know that'll sell. I know it'll sell right away. Why would I not want to get that? And then the very next day is when I went to pick up the donations from my friend and got this canister set. So I'm happy to just get another one to sell after spending all that time at the bins looking for one. This skirt is actually brand new. And it had a $5 clearance tag on it, because they know how to shop. And I started peeling them away, and you can see that says $89.99, size 18, which is not always an easy size to find. And Ann Taylor stuff, reselling, just like a normal A-line skirt, still holds its value. And the third thing I'm going to show you that I got from my friends giving me their donations is this pure filter, water filter. It's the kind that goes on the sink. Now that's not in there, but what is in there are these 2 filters that are still sealed. These sell for about 10 a piece, so that's 20 bucks. Right away, I might sell them for 18 together just to do, one sale. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you are one of the people who has been saving me your shipping supplies, thank you. I go through those so fast right now. If you are one of the people who has been letting me come pick up your stuff that you're cleaning out of your house and make some money on that, I really appreciate that too. You've been a great help, and it means a lot to me. And if you are watching this video and stuck around through this tiny little haul of small stuff from the bins, you are awesome. Thank you for watching. Sorry there was nothing giant and super exciting, unless you really like vintage Santas, which I do. But thanks again for watching, and check out some of the other videos below. Bye.